this is Björn Landberg. Welcome to Threefold Talk.
How did you get Ruark? Oh my god, I'm fucking like just his voice. I'm sorry, I'm already excited. We just got started.
I have to have the fan out.
Ruark is daddy on the show, in the books, you name it. Like, I'm sorry, I know that this is your show, but I am so excited about Ruark. Yes. Yes.
We are excited too.
Oh my god, yes. So, hi, welcome to Threefold Talk.
Yeah, welcome. Here we are.
In case you haven't noticed, we have a guest.
We have a guest.
So, I'm Mistress Leigh-A, and I am here in person, yay, with Rebecca Sadai, which I guess I should put.
She has a landline. Whoa, what is that?
Hold on. That's her cell phone.
Oh my gosh. So yes, Rebecca Sadai is on, so I decided to put on my boat wear. So here I am. We're on a boat. Got my puppies.
And you just got back from a nice long farce riding.
I did. I farce rode a long way. There was so much water. Oh my God. I was on a little piece of desert surrounded by so much water.
So brave of you.
I actually went in it and I put my head in it and I saw all the little fishies in there, and I saw a World War II boat that was sunk, which was cool, but it was really deep and dark and scary. So much water. I couldn't see anything down there.
That
was cool. Yeah, so much water.
Awesome. But you're back.
Yes.
We're back. We're all back in one form or another.
And nothing's happened since I've been gone. I literally was at the airport on the Friday, and I hadn't been paying attention because I was getting ready to leave, and and I get to the airport and I finally have a couple hours of downtime, and I open up the interwebs and I'm like, holy shit. That's when that article came out and I'm like, oh my God. And then that was 10 at night. And so then I was on a red eye and I just haven't been paying attention at all this whole time. So I got back and I was like, oh my God, everything's so overwhelming. What's happening? And I just big cheers to all the warriors out there doing so much stuff. I'm sorry I haven't contributed. I did make a few YouTube comments on certain things since I've been back, but man, I haven't caught up yet. So
we will get you caught up today.
Yay. So excited. So yeah. No, Patrick, I did not see fish in the New York Harbor. I was somewhere else before New York.
Yeah.
I did not swim there. Nope.
Yeah, you kind of want to stay away from those fish.
Yeah, don't eat those.
You might get some sort of rash or.
So, Leigh-A, how have you been?
I've been good, just really busy. I am helping Rebecca move, so she's moving to Pennsylvania. So,
man, did you get an Age of Legends silver wagon to take, or do you have one of the colorful ones to go cross-country?
We put it in a box. We put her stuff in a box, and the box is getting carried too. So we are, and then we are going to use our little not showing or driving. So it's actually where we're going tonight immediately after the show, because it's a 12-hour drive, and she has to check into her apartment tomorrow before they close. So we're just gonna do a red eye in a car.
Yeah. Hey, just get some coffee going and
exactly snacks. So pump some jams.
Did you make a playlist? I have to know. This is important for our striding. You have to have a playlist.
We have not. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry. I wanted to get back here, so I didn't care about my phone.
This year.
I got it this time, guys. Sorry, it was my neighbor because she was so excited for me moving out of the 1970s. Yep.
Cool. All right. So should we do some Daily Veil?
I think we should. And let's really quick, Rebecca, just in case, Nobody knows who you are. Why don't you tell us really quick who you are?
That's a good idea. Hi, everybody. I'm Rebecca Sadai. I am the co-host, co-founder of North Harbor Podcast. I am also one of the co-hosts. I guess I am the main co-host and in real life host of TowerCon, which is going to be in Denver, Colorado this year, everybody. Well, technically more so Littleton, I think, from what we've been looking at. So if you need more information, please look for us on Discord or reach out to me, Rebecca Sadai, or Amise, because she is my freaking amazing person right now, and or Leigh-A or Adalorna or Snakes and Foxes, and we'll be able to help you find your way to TowerCon, to one of our communities, because TowerCon is not just in person, it is virtual. It's not just in one location. We are trying to spread it everywhere for that some people, some group from the Wheel of Time can meet together during this 24-hour period. And it is August 8th and 9th, or is it 9th and 10th? I'm sorry, I'm bad with calendars. But it is on a weekend, the second weekend of August. And that is when it is typically happening this year. The main in life event, sorry for Cooper, you guys aren't used to him, will be in Denver. The rest of it is wherever anyone finds Wheel of Time fans to hang out with. And honestly, that's all we're looking for. Because we just want everyone to feel included and that they have somewhere to go and that there is a safe space for them to be themselves.
Is that right?
August 8th through 10th, yes. So we have an Airbnb set up now. Yay! Yay! It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. There's space for us to all hang out. So it's going to be freaking awesome. Please, I plan on getting forms out, so hit us up. I'm excited. I'm freaking excited. I'm so excited. Sorry.
Cool. It'll be a blast.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to hang out with you, Amise, because I haven't been to JordanCon in so long. Hold on. Even Cooper's excited.
Other ear. Oh, that ear.
No,
yes,
I got
you
this
got
ear.
the right ear.
So, I'm really excited to actually hang out with Wheel of Time people
later on.
Come here, Cooper. Come here, buddy. Come. Yeah, you get to be on the Cooper shot. Hey, come, bye, Mom. Look at Auntie. Look at Auntie Amy. Auntie Amy. Yeah, there we go. Look at Auntie Amise. Auntie Amise. Good boy. He for real bonded with her this week. I can't. Go lay down. Go lay down now. All right, we got our dog shot. We're good.
It's a little chaotic here.
Yes. And that's only with the dogs.
Yeah. All right. So now that we've talked a little news, let's do our Daily Veil thing and talk more news.
Brothers and sisters,
it is time to cover up your face.
For the Wheel of Time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
All right, so I think Amise might. I know that just got up really close and personal. Amise might have blitzed out, so we are just going to quickly go through the news while she is fixing her computer.
So much Wheel of Time news right now.
So much Wheel of Time news. So to start off, Kevin Angus, who is one of the, I know, he's so amazing. One of the writers for Dragon Mount announced today that our lovely Sarah Nakamura has joined iWatch Studios as the new creative producer for them. So yeah, so
Oh my
after
God, that's fucking exciting.
right, I
Good
know
girl.
she's so amazing.
Oh my God, I love
Totally
her.
well deserved. But yeah, so she will continue to be our
fellow book nerd.
representative of the Wheel of Time on behalf of all of us nerds. So it's so cool that she can continue her passion, even though the show is,
On
after
hiatus.
season 3 on hiatus. Yes,
On hiatus. I think that's the best way to put it.
Yes.
It is on a pause.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still have hope.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially with this creative producer news. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why would you make that announcement if something wasn't happening?
Exactly. So, so hopefully she will be able to continue her good work there at iWatts and help them keep their shit together. But
honestly, Sarah, season 3, you were spot on. You predicted, you told all of us fans exactly how the seasons were going to go. And season 3 is spot on what you said. And thank you. I appreciate you and all that you do for us fans.
Yeah. All right. So then our next one is, there's been a lot of For Your Considerations. This has been announced before, but Nikhil, I still can't pronounce his name. God bless.
Harper.
Thank you. Has been posting a lot about Hills of Tanchico. So this is a For Your Consideration.
So
also, Sharon has been posting a lot of her costume stuff. So hopefully we get some costume nominations as well. And, we've got a lot of For Your Considerations out there. So even though we have been canceled, we are still up for nominations.
Tanchico. I have got to say, guys, like, the songs are so fucking catchy. Good work.
Mm-hmm.
Hills of Tanchico is in my head all the time.
Like Baby Shark. But
like, I don't even want it to be. I don't try for it to be. But then at some point during the day, you're the Hills of Tanchico.
I was totally wearing one of my Hills of Tanchico shirts the other day.
Oh
and
my
we were
God.
like totally singing it.
We were moving Hills of Tanchico. It was great.
Yeah. So, and we got lots of comments about Sarah from the Foldies. So Luce Jr. says, wow, with Sarah on board, they might actually produce something, right? And then Matthew is congratulating Sarah, and this is good news for the game, which iWatch is reportedly creating a RPG like video game, but haven't had a lot of news about that.
That'd be interesting.
Other than the fact that they are doing it.
There hasn't been a lot of games since Game of Stones, right?
Yeah. There's some appreciation for the thumbnail that Kevin made.
Oh, Kevin.
his little pick.
Kevin,
Kevin.
And your Trollic nipples. We love you.
And then Noman Garden talking about the For Your Consideration also is talking about the unused Landfair outfit. So yeah, just so much out there.
I want all the Landfair outfits. Every one of them, they're mine.
Amis, welcome back. Hopefully
Hi, sorry.
I'm
having troubles getting back into real life.
Lots of bubbles of evil going on.
Oh, so many.
That will be me soon.
All right. And then, so this is going to be a little bit of our introduction as we talk about Save Watt and get Amis caught up on what's going on. So
the show was canceled.
No.
She was on vacation the day it was announcing.
I can't.
Right.
Please.
So the Brazilian fans have put up a billboard in Times Square. So they got together. The Brazilian fans are just amazing.
Brazilians.
They're fast.
Like,
right?
So fast.
Yeah, they did this so quickly. There was such a quick turnaround.
So supportive of North Harbor.
I know, right?
They like to keep it clean by North
They
Harbor.
really
Yeah.
know how to keep us.
Perfectly fine.
So I know Mel and Rob last week discussed that this billboard was going to be going up. But since last week, it has actually gone up.
Yes.
So they have some amazing original art. Just everybody's been very careful not to have any content violations. So obviously we can't use, we don't want to get in trouble with Amazon. Screw you, Amazon. I know, right?
It's not yours anymore, Amazon. F you. Sorry, that's not real. If you bring it back, you bring it back. But right now, I hate you.
Right. The talkie crew were able to go in and take a quick video. So this was up. The Brazilian fans had it up. I believe it was every hour.
46,
it went up for a while. Yeah, for like a couple of minutes, which is really cool. And then, let's see if I can do this correctly. The next day, in the exact same spot, our very own Leigh-A. So for those of you who have gone to Malkier Con, Leigh-A is one of our European friends. Here's her with Yosha at the Bulgarian Comic-Con, I think it was.
Amazing. The Bulgarian Comic-Con.
Well,
I know,
Eastern European. I can't remember what that
really amazing.
Sorry, what?
Eastern European. I don't know.
Eastern European, thank you. It was something like that.
Oh my God, that's my people. Hi, guys.
But she actually got the same billboard the following day. And again, the talkies went and captured this. It says, I could have spent this money on my Amazon subscription, but they canceled my Fav show. So we are instead again. So here we are instead again. Help save Wheel of Time and then SaveWhat.com. So, and that also, same as the other billboard, was up every hour for an extended amount of time. And this is, I feel like this is a better shot because you can see the placement of it in the Times Square area. So,
you know what's crazy is that I was standing right there like 3 days before these went up.
That's insane.
I was like, I missed it.
Crazy.
I know. Oh man, that would have been so
I'm
cool.
moving there. Maybe I can go see them.
You going to New York?
No, well, I'm moving to PA. It is only a couple hours.
Just a quick train ride.
Yeah, but she's Western. She understands. Like, everything is so far apart out here that when you go out east, it's like within minutes.
Yes, that is true.
Minutes.
All right. So, we've got over 160,000 petitions signed.
Beautiful.
So this was the graphic that the Watt series posted yesterday. So they've been keeping us up to date with how many petitions have been out. But to get Amise all caught up, this is the website that you can go to if you have any questions about what to do, where we stand, any news that has been posted, SaveWhat.com. There is a quick petition you can sign here.
Very
so
easy.
You can obviously see, very easy. And then we've got a little video that you can watch, and then they've got a whole bunch of metrics about how it's performing. And they've done some, the Watt series team is just so amazing. They went and did a deep dive comparison of where other contemporary shows are rating among all these people.
So which I find super, super interesting is that Rings of Power, which is part of the Amazon spiel, is at 84%, and this is at 97%.
Yeah.
Freaking flummoxes me.
Yeah.
I'm flummoxed.
It's crazy.
World. I am flummoxed. This should not be happening. The Wheel of Time is obviously better.
Obviously.
I mean,
even objectively better.
Objectively, and I will, based on statistics. So I will also say subjectively. Subjectively, because I am a human being. I was not ever able to finish I could not ever finish any of the books. Like, I started the books, I couldn't finish the books of any of the
other shows.
The Tolkien books?
Oh my god, what is this show? The Towers.
Oh, Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. My brain. I find it so boring and unengaging that I cannot even remember the name of it. The Lord of the Rings.
Flummoxed, good word.
Thank you. So, Lord of the Rings is definitely not my favorite. Definitely not. And I have not been able to finish any of their books. Like, I start them. My cousins and my teachers and my friends have all been trying to get me to read them and finish them. But honestly, I can't. But I fucking love Wheel of Time. Part of my language.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're fucking
That's
fine.
me.
Yes, Matt, Amazon did have to commit to 5 seasons of Lord of the Rings per the estate of Tolkien. So contractually they will get more for better
Just
for
based upon that.
yeah, but
And
they
millions and millions of more dollars too.
yes, exactly. But in the website, you can continue to scroll down and just see a whole bunch of articles that have been written. So these are being kept up to date. So that's why we're not going to show. There have been a lot of articles just showing absolute exasperation about the cancellation of Wheel of Time and just how mind-boggling it is. And then, just testimonies, why renew. There's a whole bunch
from Wisconsin. Hey, girl. Wait, no, I'm not here after tonight.
And then, sorry, I'm going to scroll real quick. Sorry if I'm making people sick. So you can go to Take Action. There's a whole section about fan love. So we've got under that, you can write letters and send them in to the Save What. I believe there's an email that you can put, but basically if you want to show appreciation to Sharon or some of the actors or just anybody, they're posting all of those love letters there, as well as fan videos and testimonials. And then here's where you can go. This whole little about Save What is how to contact them, as well as assets. So if you want to use things, they've got their graphics here. So a whole bunch of people, I'm sure if you're on Instagram or TikTok, you'll be seeing people use these graphics. So, and they are encouraging you to use their stuff. So this is specifically where you go to get them, as well as various promotional images. Also, if you follow the Watt series, they do post. So there's like things you could do. I believe like one day is, show your cosplays and talk about how you were inspired by the show. So there's just been a whole bunch of call to actions on that. They're posting them on Twitter and BlueSky, as well as I believe TikTok. Somebody correct me if that is wrong. But
they're pretty amazing. Big props to Omar for this.
Yes,
website and all the people that are supporting it. It's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, and there's daily updates going out. And so if you're in a Discord like Malkier Talks and you find the stuff that we post in there, that is all coming from a centralized location that Omar is sending out. So like, I know the talkies have also been really like every Discord is, all the action, the Flickerverse folks are doing a lot of work also. So, yeah.
It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can only do what we can do, right? So
exactly.
So do a little.
There is a GoFundMe out there, and I will get that link.
It's actually closed.
Oh, it's already closed. Okay.
It's
because we wanted to also post billboards, not just in New York, but all across the world. So London, Berlin, just other places. So kind of, New York is like the place where things go first, but, get some out in LA where all these people are. So anyways, and then we do have one last piece of news that is community stuff. But for those of you who have been following Carrie's journey as her first time reader, she finished today. Yay! We're so proud of her. She's here in chat for full spoilers.
For the first time ever, she's in chat.
I think this is her first full
I think she joined us for one time we did a no spoiler first part or something.
Yes.
So excited she can come every week if she wants.
Yeah, I know. So sorry, Carrie.
Speaking of coming every week, she's going to join us next week, right? Right,
yes,
Carrie?
Next week. Yes.
So excited.
So Carrie will be here next. Oops, that is the wrong emoji. Carrie will be here next week to talk about her first.
Do you have a dog and a cat?
Cats.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? Oh, I'm
very excited for Carrie
it's
too.
my cats.
They're so high right now because we gave them CBD pills to like calm them down for
For the
12 hours.
car ride? Because they don't go on car rides, right? Like, and it's a 12-hour car ride.
You know, Rebecca, I drove across country from the West Coast to Red Rocks Hold right now, and it was 2.5 days, and my cat was in the car, and we made it about 8 hours, and then we had to stop. Like, she couldn't handle anymore.
Okay. Well,
Drugs or no drugs. So just so you
Okay.
know, like,
Right.
that might happen, and I had to get her out of like the car, out of the. I mean, she wasn't
Kennel.
always in her little thing, but sometimes she was to make her feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
I had stuff everywhere, right? So she couldn't just climb around because she would have got stuck in all the boxes and things in my car. So she was not happy.
It's
Like,
definitely going to be an adventure. Dana Lou gave us an update on the GoFundMe. It met its stretch goal of over $32,000. So
wow.
that's amazing. That'll get us
Gee,
much G.
fantastic.
All right.
Jeez.
So let me see if I can find this. Get a little,
I want us to have all the G's.
all the G's.
All the G's.
Little palette cleanser if I can find it. Ah, there we go. Haha.
Wait, oh my god, did all these people just came to... Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was really excited about Tower.
So, and I don't know how to do the other one, so this is what we're getting. So, and then I'm going to change
I will
the
take
music.
Lan's butt anytime. It's fine.
Right?
Yes.
Oops, there we go. I found
There's
it.
butt rock.
Butt rock.
Ah.
And then I'll get us some more calming music. Actually, no, we're not going to go to the calming music. We've got a thing that we do because, Rebecca, this is your first time.
It is my
Oh my
first
gosh,
time.
it's your first time.
I'm a virgin. Here.
We
Not
get to
for long.
stab you for your first time.
Oh my God, no.
I am feared of the spirit.
Get our Fear the Spear music going. Turn it up a little. And I have to do a thing. Oh, I know what I gotta
Yeah,
do.
so everyone, Leigh-A is woe-manning everything tonight. She does a lot of times too. No help from me, so she's rocking it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
we're-
I'm here.
We're all having so many different types of bubbles of evil today.
Also, I'm a wizard, and if anyone knows of the Dresdens, this is the thing, and I will have a detrimental impact on any kind of technology.
It's all good. All right. So, Amis, do you want to describe what Fear the Spear is?
Fear the spear. So tonight, Rebecca, you will be tested,
I will.
and we will decide your fate amongst the Aiel.
Oh my god, I'm
Whether you
terrified.
accept it or not, per your answers to our very important questions. So, are you ready, Rebecca? Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
All right. So, first question.
Mhm.
What is your name, society, and clan?
I am Rebecca Sedai of the Blue Rocks Hold of the Blue Aja sect of the Aiel.
Nice. All right. And then, oh, I should probably put this up on the screen. You know, details.
Oh, it's pink.
It's pink.
So big.
All right. I'm going to press the spin. Number 5.
Oh, boy.
All right, Amis, you want to
Sure.
do this
All
one?
right, Rebecca, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You could be a dreamer. Who would you secretly meet in TAR? Teleron Riyadh. Just for
So
clarity.
many. Actually, there are a lot.
You can give us your top 3.
Okay. Tyrion Lannister. Jake Gordon from the band Orgy. And Ruark.
Ooh.
Right.
Bjorn Rubark, or do you have a book?
Bjorn Ruark.
Okay.
Oh my, well, both. Honestly, to me they're one and the same at this point because like he's actually incredibly close to what I had Book Rourke pictured as.
Nice.
Yeah. So Rourke is definitely my number 3.
That is an acceptable answer.
Thank you.
All right. So, spin again.
I'm so nervous.
You should be.
I am.
Number 2.
Okay.
All right. If you were to take the if we well, let me start over again. If we were to take the 5th from your hold, what would you be saddest to lose? Oh, this is interesting
Well,
since
number
you're moving.
my dad is the one who got the 5th from my hold.
Is he a secret IU?
We actually told him that today, that he got the 5th.
Yes. And he had no idea what we were
He
talking
had no
about.
clue. We were like, this is why you love us. So, again, if I were to take the 5th, if you were to take the 5th from my hold, what would I be saddest to lose?
Yeah, so we're stealing your shit.
But we leave you a little bit.
Nothing.
We leave you some stuff.
I know. My family chest from Poland when they came to America.
That's a good
I'm going to write that down.
Right?
It's important to me. So I would be sad to lose it.
All right.
Good answer.
Cool. Should we do 2 more from the wheel?
Yeah, 1 or 2? Sure. Why not? Let's do it.
All right. So spin that wheel.
I love
Number
how it kisses you.
Number
Right?
9.
Number 9.
It makes me think of Maiden's Kiss then.
Ooh, as an IO blacksmith, which technique would you specialize in?
Ooh.
Editing, tempering,
You know what?
or spreading?
As an Aes Sedai of North Harbor, it's in between tempering and quenching.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna say it. Let's for now go with quenching. And we all saw those beautiful waves that Nynaeve made. Those are the very North Harbor waves, like exact North Harbor waves. So let's go with the quenching.
All right, quenching it is. Quench.
Quenched. Quenched.
All right. Oops, I gotta put this on.
Quenched. Quenched. 1. 10? What?
Number 10. I think we totally went in order.
Well, that's hilarious.
We might have.
If you could make a Watt character your first sibling, who would it be?
Aww.
Well, I already have the Watt community characters of who I would have. But so like an actual Watt character though. If I could have a first sibling, who would it be? Honestly, Elaine.
Oh.
She'd be such a freaking amazing sister. Or Avienda, either one of them, just because we see such a great sister relationship between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is amazing. And I did not ever grow up with sisters, so I would enjoy that.
Porque los dos. Why not both?
Exactly.
Right.
Not limited to
Elaine
one.
and Avienda, they will be my sisters.
I love it.
Excellent.
All right. Mista, do you have a particular one of the questions that you wanted to ask?
I mean, I'll do the first one just because it's funny. Rebecca, this is as a pretty Midwest person.
How is this even a question on here? Like, is this a real question?
This is a question I made up for you because I'm
Oh, just
very,
for me,
very
okay.
curious because cheese is very important. If you could pick only one Wisconsin cheese to take with you on a far stride, which one would it be?
I know
Just
which
one.
one precisely.
Only
It would be a 12-year cheddar.
All right.
That was very
Done.
quick.
Yep, I know it's my favorite, and that is precisely. If you want to know Wisconsin cheese, you need a sharp cheddar, and the 12-year is the epitome of a Wisconsin sharp cheddar.
Sounds
Excellent.
amazing.
Any factory you go to is going to be amazing.
This is true. As a lovable Minnesota neighbor for part of my life, it is true.
We did totally go to the cheese factory yesterday.
Did you go to the MOA and to the cheese store?
I mean, I've been to many cheese stores. I don't remember their names though.
All right. I used to
I
work
was
at
young.
the one in the MOA.
Oh,
That's what I was
nice.
wondering. Yep.
You know, I tried to avoid the MOA.
Oh, who doesn't?
I probably did not go to that one.
I worked there during college at that cheese store. Yeah.
You have much experience.
Oh, unfortunately.
All right. What's the hardest part about discussing Wheel of Time when going from end to beginning?
Oh my god, that's a really great question. So,
And maybe we need to give some subtext to people who don't know about.
right. So North Harbor, let me just chime in a bit here. So the thing that kind of set us apart, or we decided would set us apart when we first started the podcast 4 years ago, and it's funny because today is the day that I found my notes from when we very first started the podcast.
Was that 4 years ago?
Yeah, it'll be 4 years ago this July.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Right? It went so fast. Either way, so I found the notes and I'm like, oh my god, I can't. But from going from the end to beginning, I think the hardest part is trying to remember to include the beginning. Because we're full spoilers, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things we really wanted to do when we first started out was find the pieces that are in the end and connect them to the things, the foretellings, the prophesying in the beginning of the books, right? The Easter eggs. And that's kind of the hardest to do, is when you're trying to do your research on the chapter, because I try to find out the nice and juicy sexy parts because we're North Harbor podcast, but also trying to find specific references to events that are happening in our chapters so that we're more than just a sexy podcast.
Right.
I mean, you are a sexy podcast.
London River herself has called us raunchy. I
That was a
believe, right? I'm like, dude, you're a professional at this. I will take this as the hugest compliment from you because that is amazing. So, yeah, like, I'm like, if you call us raunchy, then yes, I will take that.
Awesome.
So
I love that.
Yes! Oh my god, Carrie!
You can join, Carrie.
Yes, Carrie, I want you on my show. I want you. Next chapter. It doesn't
Carrie's
matter
gonna
if you pick a chapter in Towers of Midnight you're on.
She's going to have so many podcasts.
right.
to join
She
now.
does.
I know,
So
I
whole
know
world
she
opened
can.
up.
But we are at the back of the books that she just finished,
Yep.
right? So I feel like her fresh perspective would really help us out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the most difficult part about going in reverse?
I thought I just covered
Yeah,
that.
she did. Connecting the beginning
the-
Oh, I thought you were
end.
saying that's the hard part from going from beginning to end.
No,
Not-
from end to beginning is
Okay.
because we're
Sorry,
full
I misunderstood
spoilers.
what you said.
Yeah, so we're full spoilers
I
of
took it the
everything,
other
right?
way.
No, so I find it hardest to do all that research,
Okay.
and like find the specific Easter eggs that do
Okay,
connect.
gotcha,
'Cause
gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
what I really want to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of my specialty because I can't forget things.
Right, yeah.
Like Ishii and Rand. So I try to connect these things, and that is for me, and I can't speak for Adalorna, but for me, this is the most difficult part.
Okay.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
Cool.
What do you think, Foldies? Did she make it?
So nervous.
Yeah.
No, Leigh-A, what do you think?
I think she did pretty good.
I think she did pretty good.
Carrie, you're coming for me, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Pantsless, I assume. I am wearing a
Welcome.
dress.
Welcome to Purple Rocks Hold. You can now enter.
Woo-hoo.
Oh
You can
guys,
enter the hold.
It's great because I have Blue Rocks hold, so you're more than welcome.
Yeah, we got purple here. I got purple or red here. You got so many.
Yeah,
I know.
all the colors.
Mm.
I love it.
Thank you, Dana. She agrees. So
Yep.
does Over's ears.
I can't believe it. I'm part of your hold.
Yeah, Matthew also.
This is true.
Right?
Oh, after Ruark, nothing else mattered.
I
It's
know,
actually
it's true.
gonna type the name
Dude,
Ruark.
I can't. Dude, Ruark is everything. That's it.
Seriously.
Like, for real. When he died.
This is true.
Oh, I think maybe. Okay, so if maybe we can pull little Aileen from North Harbor, covering the last battle chapters, or the chapter, right, and all the perspectives, because we did it by perspective. So we did cover Ruark, and we covered Avienda, and we covered Amis and Cerelia, right? Like seeing their perspective, Avienda's perspective on Ruark, and why he could not continue, was ultimately, I think, one of the hardest things that Adam, Lorna, and I covered.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Like, for real, like just reading what she had to say about why she did what she did was gut-wrenching.
It was brutal.
It was brutal, it was gut-wrenching, and it was nothing we ever expected of him. So that is, like, or wanted for him, or thought possible. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can share on this show, so I
You
just
share
Spoilers.
completely full spoilers.
Okay. So, like, yeah. So when freaking Grendel takes Ruark, well, number one, good Grendel.
She
Like,
was a badass bitch.
Oh my gosh.
girl, let me tell you, you got Ruark. Yes.
Is my baby girl.
I just broke her. Thank you, Rob, for getting that for us. We just broke Rebecca's and I.
It's true.
Oh, you know what?
I need a moment. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Oh my god, was that?
Lan
Okay.
and Daniel Henning.
I think it should be actually Adelius. So yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Well, we just need
I would love to have some of her voice too.
Right? That would be amazing.
She's gorgeous. Okay, I think number one, my favorite character on show is Adelius. But also because she's my Adalorna.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we all know how I am with her. So, either way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. All right, well.
Inspired by the Coriolis effect. That song. What song?
Which song?
Patrick was saying never knew that song was inspired by the.
Hey, do you know I like the name Patrick?
Congratulations, Patrick. She approves.
I remember her name. So, Patrick Leigh-A, where you come from? Where did you go?
Why do I keep doing that?
It'll be very close to you, I think, when you move.
Yeah, New York-ish.
Really?
I believe.
Okay, Patrick.
No, I have much toe.
Much toe? Why would you have much toe, Mies?
I
feel
just
like
didn't
we
get
should never
organized enough for the visit to New York
Mm.
to be able to gather all the forces.
That's hard.
It is very hard. Speaking with our dear roof mistress, who is the epitome of all things organization and planning, that I have experienced in my life. Because I'm not. I'm
just gonna.
Let's just put that out there. I am the opposite of everything she is. And you are? Like, I'm complete chaos.
Can confirm.
Yeah. She's been with me for almost a week now. Can confirm. I am the epitome of chaos, and no planning is needed for meeting me.
Which is good.
Yeah. Like, just take me places and let me look pretty, and we're having fun.
Yep.
Yep.
We need all those people.
Yeah, right?
All types.
That's all I need in life. Just tell me I'm pretty and let me have fun, and I'm here.
Love it.
Yep.
You're pretty.
Aw,
Get over here.
Get over
here.
Come on.
I will in August. I'm coming to see you in August.
It's true.
It's true. I'll be there.
You want to hear some more not so fun news?
No, but okay,
Well,
yes.
Okay. Right before you all far stride over to Red Rocks Gold, I am getting professionally stabbed and will be under the veil for a couple weeks at least. So
Ooh.
I'll be just coming out after when you get here. So
Yeah.
I'll be a little it won't be as fast.
I've been professionally stabbed before.
Yeah, I have been professionally stabbed many times.
Yeah, 5 years ago, I was professionally stabbed enough to have some certain things gone.
Gone, yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you, it is the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Yeah. I wish that was what I was doing, but no.
No?
Not as good as that.
Ah, that stinks. I almost died from being before I was professionally stabbed for my appendix. Okay, I have to... I have so many words in my head.
To tell.
Okay, so for people who have listened to me ever, what I refer to the area I live in is the 1970s.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Mm-hmm. We are not culturally relevant, I believe. Though we think we are. So here's a really fun story. Roof Mistress Leigh-A and I went to the cheese factory yesterday. And big good news there is that they can use a credit or debit card to buy ice cream.
There was a huge sign, and everybody was so excited for
everywhere,
it.
And they were excited, and they were telling everybody, you can now use a credit card or debit card to buy your ice cream here.
You know, though, it's better when you don't use your credit card.
Oh, right. I understand. But, like, the fact that they could connect to the internet.
It's pretty amazing.
To have a credit or debit card pay for things is huge.
It is huge.
Like, I had dial-up internet until the till the 2010s.
That's something.
Yeah.
I need a moment.
This is why I refer to it at the 1970s, and now I'm leaving the 1970s.
It's going to be like in the 2020s at least.
I know, at least. Hopefully.
Gnome Garden says in a few more years, they'll be touchless.
Oh my god. You don't even know. Guys, if you only understood where I live.
Can you buy your ice cream with dope?
No.
Oh man, not in Wisconsin.
No, because in Wisconsin, that is illegal. Very, 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 very illegal. Even though every state around us, it's legal. In the 1970s, it is incredibly illegal. Like dancing.
Did you take Leigh-A to get an old fashioned in Wisconsin?
We talked about it.
We haven't. I'll have to bring her home sometime.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Oh my god.
Packing up a house. Packing up a house. Just a little busy. So
my roof mistress has been helping me roof.
It's true.
That's it.
Or
that's what you guys are amazing for, right? Like, I can't live my life without my roof mistresses. I've come to this
or just your mistresses. I mean
that too,
right?
Yeah, but particularly my roof mistresses.
So, Amis.
Yes. What are we doing tonight? So, you guys
I keep talking.
Speaking of roof mistresses,
games.
Yes, yeah. So, with all of the craziness that's going on in the world, we just wanted to have a relaxed night to hang out and play games, get a little ridiculous. So we've got 2 games that we're going to be playing tonight. They're games that we've played before. So, Foldies, you will be very familiar with how to play these.
True.
Okay.
Gonna make me.
One is bad bridal wreath, or Balefire, thank you. I was like, I'm not used to having to say it. I just say BBB.
I know, BBB.
So Foley's for that. Put your triplet pairings in the chat. Try to come up with some creative. So, don't do the, what do you do, Rand, Matt, or Parent. Be creative. I believe in you.
I believe in all of
We
you.
have faith in you.
Gonna make it difficult for us.
So put those in chat, and as we see them, we'll pull them up, and we will all state who we would do. You're also allowed to state your opinions, obviously, about who you would choose to bed. Why is it so hard? Bed, bridal wreath, or balefire.
These are difficult, okay?
I know, right? Words are hard.
Bed,
the other
bridal,
one,
bail. That's all you gotta
yeah.
say. Bed, bridal, bail.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The other game that we're going to play simultaneously, we'll kind of go back and forth, is G or Joke. So for that one, we are going, Foley's put into chat characters from other series. So, or we'll try to stay away from real people just because the real world sucks. Yeah, real world totally fucking sucks. So characters from other series, TV shows or whatnot, please do say what they're from just in case we have a brain fart. So like Captain Picard from Star Trek. So that would be helpful. And then we will say whether they would be a Wetlander or an Aiel. So whether they would have G or are they a freaking joke. Because hold on. I found it. I had it and then I lost it.
Fucking Wetlander.
Who's first?
Wetlanders?
Seriously.
Serious.
There's some serious, by the way, I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to make a broad statement. There's some serious fucking Wetlander bullshit going on. That is all.
Yes, which is why we are only doing fictional people.
Fun games.
Fun games.
Fun games.
All right, so we already have our first grouping from Brother Zachariah. So would you
really like coming out of the door with?
Oh man, he is full. This is a full pull.
Yeah. So would you? Rebecca, do you want to go first?
No, you guys go first. I want to hear your opinions.
Amise,
I got my own.
I could answer this one, I think, pretty easily.
All right. What would you do?
Was it bed?
I would definitely Balefire Matt.
Okay.
I'd Balefire Matt, and I would Bedlan, and I would obviously Bridal Wreath Ruark.
Interesting.
That is an obvious choice for me, though. All wonderful characters.
Any particular reason?
I mean, Matt ending up with a slaver, just I don't need that in my life. Bam, you're done. And Lan, though, I could probably marry him too. I think he'd be a little too quiet for me. So I think he would be good to bed. But Ruark, we know, is the best. The best husband in the whole Wheel of Time series. So
right. Agreed.
So yep.
Torcia's already hers.
What do you
think?
And
he's already mine.
And he's already yours.
That's fair. So for me, I will bed Matt, Bridal Wreath Lan.
Oof.
I'm gonna Balefire Ruark because friggin' Grendel took him.
Wow.
Oh,
that's brutal.
That is absolutely.
Especially after that
saving Ruark.
About how
I'm saving Ruark.
Bad.
Saving Ruark. I fucking love Ruark, and I am saving his ass from Heslom.
All right, fine.
And Woozles.
What about you, Leigh-A?
So this one's a little difficult for me. I would definitely Bridal Wreath Ruark just because Ruark's daddy. I want him in my life. I think he'd be the best person for all around, like a life partner.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see that. Yeah.
And then I go back and forth because I don't want to Balefire either Lan or Matt, but it comes down to who do I think would just be an amazing, nice little fuck buddy? And I know Lan is such a wet blanket most of the time, but with how Nynaeve loses her mind over what he does to her in bed.
Is it her first though?
It is her first in the books. Yeah.
Is it though?
She's such a prude about things. I think it is her.
I think it is in the books for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree with that, but that's why I find your information, the reasoning, slightly less hold upable.
Yeah. But anyway, but I also feel like Matt would be just, fun.
Oh my God, he's so fun.
I mean, yes. So like objectively, because
you all the pretty
so even though we don't like her, oh God, what is the queen's name?
Thailand.
Thank you. Like she is all about him. And like as are other women. So I do feel like he would also be fun. But also you could totally get like drunk and hang out and have like a nice little.
Oh my God, Brigitte and Matt.
I could get drunk and have fun with that and then Balefire, and that's fine. That
You know
could
what?
still happen.
I could do all things with Matt.
True. Well,
Can we pick one that we would just do all the three things with?
I mean, technically, you would bridal someone that you almost do all that.
You gotta make a choice.
We bed, and then we Balefire, like Savannah does.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Savannah.
All right.
Who's next?
So, I'm gonna choose just because it's Carrie's first time that she's able to do this. Yay!
Oh, this is a good one.
So, would you be Andrel, Logain, or Taim?
Oh my God, I can't make a decision on this one. Oh wait, yes I can. Wait, hold on. Okay, so who's going first?
You can.
I went first last time.
You seem really excited about it.
I'm really excited about this. So number one, I'm gonna Balefire fucking Taim. Cause that douche.
Yeah.
Okay, that fucktard took my queen.
Right.
Like she sacrificed herself against him, and that is it. Buddy, Taim, you're gone. You're Balefired. You're done, and Egwene's back. Okay, so next, we have between Andrel and Logain, Bridal Wreath, Andrel, and Bed Logain. Those are my choices.
Any particular reason for?
I feel like Andrel is just so exploratory. I would never get bored with him. But also, I am Teal Aja, and I don't freaking care. So Andrel and Logain can both be mine. So yeah.
Love it.
For facts.
Mm-hmm.
Amise, any thoughts?
I mean, this is tough, but I think I agree with Rebecca almost completely.
Oh wow!
Taim because he's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Balefire his ass.
Right.
Logain, I guess bed, and I would not marry I would bed him only because we have seen, even though it was forced, which I don't appreciate. So that's why it's tough. I kind of want to Balefire him. Forced, orgasms on women, not great. I don't love that. But he shows that he can do it. So, let's just give him one chance. And Andrel, I think, would be a really fun, guy to hang out with and talk about his life and your life and have a good,
also
time together.
Swedish Andrel.
Well, right. That too. What's great about Andrel?
I'm just gonna put that out there, guys. Swedish Andrel, he can sing me his songs for the rest of my life, and I'll be fucking fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, buddy.
Exactly. That too. That's an excellent.
Yeah, right.
Where is Andrel, by the way? Swedish Andrel. I miss him.
So I have been working with Adalorna a bit on some attempts to hopefully try to bring him out.
Yay.
If anyone knows them, my sweet sister is a very good connection for him, and I think that she is the one who will be able to get him back out here. So we're doing what we can. but he's had a tough time. We go through the sads. So
Yeah, we all do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Watt Idol will inspire you.
Ooh, maybe we can
That would
see
be
him
awesome.
somewhere. That would be awesome. Andrew, if you are out there, please listen to us. We love you. We appreciate you. And sir, you do a really great job with everything you bring to our community. So please remember this, and that's why we love you.
So
All right.
true. What about you, Leigh-A? What do you think?
I agree with all the things that y'all were saying. So,
Are we on the line?
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
we-
right?
well,
Honestly,
it's
though,
like-
like sometimes I might want to play with time a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, and then I
be a
want to.
fire.
no,
like,
he's
how
just
does it
such a
go?
fucking asshole. I want to murder him
No.
immediately.
Oh no!
Immediate murder.
Really? Oh,
It was
I
like,
like that
wipe
you
him
want
from the face of the
immediate
earth.
murder.
Yes.
No, I might want to toy with him a little bit,
No.
just because my tail.
Is this a sex thing or a murder thing? This is 100% a murder thing.
Okay, no, this is Becky wants to play with, or Rebecca said I wants to play with him a teeny tiny bit before she makes him go under the knife. Get him nice and hard, and then whoosh, off with his head
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
in all the ways.
I might just off with that one part of him just to
Yeah.
make him feel really bad about his life.
Yep. Honestly, instead of balefire, it'll just be off with his head.
Yeah. All right, Foldies, you guys have done a really good job putting your threes in, but don't forget, we are playing 2 games simultaneously, so don't forget to put your other characters in
Luce
there.
Jr. put one in.
Oh,
just so
I
you know.
missed it. Where?
It's right under Noman Gardens G or Geoke.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Georgia.
I'm
That's
sorry. I have toe. I will find that. First, I will put up our next little pairing, and then I will find that. So, Patrick Lakebody says Narg, Semi, or Pat and Fane.
Well, Patrick, since you are my favorite light body here,
Oh man. Oh. I got this one. I
the
can
ladies
go
from
first.
North Harbor.
Unless Leigh-A, you want to go first.
Nope, go ahead.
Go.
Okay, so Pat and Fane. We're talking book Pat and Fane, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Total balefire.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Mhm.
Semi, bed, definitely. She'd be into some kinky shit. And
Yeah.
Narg, you know what? If I need a pet husband for the rest of my life,
Yes. Oh my god, I agree with you 100% on this. Right? Like,
so that would be
Narg can speak.
Yeah, exactly. Narg. I mean,
Narg-
that's a plus, I suppose.
Narg, no hate.
He wants to be better.
Yeah. Narg nice. Narg good.
Narg nice.
Narg nice. Narg good. Honestly, Narg, he would be my pet. I might keep him around for bed, and then I would bridal wreath Semi just so I could bond her and control her. And then Padan is definitely the fucking balefire. That douche needs to go somewhere that the world can never see him again.
Yeah. I dedefinitely agree with balefiring Pat and Fane.
Balefire.
Balefire.
I'm having such a hard time with words tonight, y'all.
It's the 1970s. It does this
Yes.
to us. It's a thing. It's the time continuum.
Yeah, no, that fucker also, like, Taim just needs to die immediately. And then I would bed Narg because I don't want to marry somebody who might want to throw me in a cook pot. Like, he would,
fair.
that is not the type of eating that I need.
Did you see that's not the type of eating you need?
Yes,
Oh my
no,
God,
definitely
you're
wrong type of
I
eating.
love you so much. Oh my God, that's
And I think Semi would also just be more of an mentally stimulating partner. So like Narg, I don't
That's
need to.
good.
challenge you.
Especially when she's telling you what to do all the time.
Yeah, right.
Oh no,
So-
she would not be allowed to do that. That's not how our relationship will work. She will get the spankings.
So, but yeah, so those are my thoughts.
Sweet.
Cool. And then, so we do have a couple, that I totally missed. Characters for our G8 joke. And I don't even know who this is, though.
I don't either. Sorry.
Your protagonist from the snow.
This is a bad topic for someone who doesn't read a lot of books.
I know, right?
Wait, did they have to be Wheel of Time?
No, so the whole point is like other fictional characters, and then we say whether they would be an Aiel or a fucking Wetlander.
I'm going
Wetlanders.
Because I like that.
I have no idea who Hero is, but because it's in the snow and that's water, I'm just going to say it's a joke. It's a Wetlander. Oh, see?
That's my kid.
Aww.
Yeah, I'll go. Mies, I'll go with that because I'm sorry.
Hey, Luce Jr., help us though.
We have no idea who that. So, Luce Jr., do you think Hero is a G or a J?
Yeah, you tell us.
Yes, we're not really sure. And then, Mies, do you know this one? Charlie Kelly from Always Sunny?
No, I have never watched that.
Okay, I've never seen this one either. Oh my gosh, why did we make this?
Sorry, Luce.
So, Luz, you did a good job with the homework assignment, but we just don't know who you're talking
But
about.
I would say that from the very small clips of Always Sunny, a lot of them are Wetlanders, but I don't know which one Charlie is. I'm not gonna.
Luz is saying definitely a Wetlander for what it's worth. Okay. So he agrees with our non-logical logicking. So, have you read Fourth Wing?
No. Have you?
Nope. It's on my list because...
Surprised you haven't. I thought you would have read this by now.
No, it's on my list because I'm... for anybody who watches Jessica Squeedeye and Critters podcast, But Are There Dragons? This is the next book that
Oh, is this what they're doing?
Yeah, so I have not yet started it. I do have it downloaded from my library. So I believe next week is where they're doing the first 19 chapters. So I'll be able to answer this.
That's a lot to ask for.
Yeah, they're doing them because their schedules are complicated. So anyways. But here's one that I do know. Gideon the Ninth from the Locked Tomb. I would say Gideon is definitely Aiel. So she has G in my opinion. Even though she uses a sword, I will forgive her that because she also likes to murder stabby stab things a lot. So
I will go with what you say on this. I have not read hardly any books in the last 10 years of my life. So it's been a while.
Cool. All right, well, let's get back to the other one.
I can answer over Zira's ones, though.
Oh, where?
Because I'm old.
Ooh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Darren Stevens.
I would definitely say Darren Stevens is a Wetlander.
I would agree with that, yes. He is derpy and, tries, but,
just doesn't quite get it.
No, he doesn't get it. I don't think he would survive in the Threefold
Not
Hands.
that I didn't spend, a lot of my childhood watching Bewitched because it was fun. There was a witch on TV and she disappeared and she moved her little nose and that was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that show as a kid.
Dana Lou thinks Xaden from Fourth Wing is G, so Xaden would be an Aiel. So, Dana Lou, thank you very much. And then Sherbert agrees that Gideon would be an Aiel. So, much G.
Sherbert!
Yep. Awesome. Oh, yeah, and then also Sherbert also agrees that Xaden is also an Aiel. So, nice. Getting a lot of great consensus here among the Foldies tonight. So,
one big happy kumbaya today.
Apparently, the Charlie Day from Always Sunny is anything really. So obviously we're right.
I've literally had that show on my watch list for 10 years. I just don't have time. I don't have time to do it.
Oh my gosh, that is such a real sentiment. All right, do you want to BBB again?
Let's do it. Baby.
Birgitta, Tamines, or Tom?
Wow.
I will go first since I haven't gone first yet.
But I'm not ready.
And I know this one is super hard because I feel like the balefire is going to be just by process of elimination.
I know.
So I think I would bed Tom. Like, I don't want to be married to Tom. I don't want to have to constantly worry about all of his political machinations. But I would love to be serenaded in bed, and like he can play my strings all night long. And see, this is where it gets really hard. I think I would have to bridal wreath Brigida only because I absolutely adore Tamines 100%, but I get his humor in the books, like later in the books, like, and now that I've read the series so many times, I understand his dry humor. But also, like, that is just not what I'm looking for in a partner. Like, I would love to go day drinking with Brigida, and like, you know, I think she'd be fun to wrestle around with, and would just be like really cool to hang out with on a regular basis. So, like, as a partner. So nice. Unfortunately, Tom and Ace, our little Dreadbane, is going to be balefired.
Poor.
But maybe I'll go by the rules that we've set tonight, that I can bed him first and then balefire him.
I mean, there are no rules here.
Right, I know. It's like, it's threefold talk. What are rules?
Well, okay, so I have a different take.
Okay.
So one, I would balefire Brigida. Not because I don't love her, because I love her, and that's why I would do it.
I know, this is a hard.
I would want to balefire her to get her back into the pattern, because she was horribly taken out, and I want to get her back as soon as possible so she can be reunited with her true love, which would never be me. So I would never want to marry her because she's always thinking about Geidel, right? Like, I don't want to be number 2, right? Talmanes, he's fun. I would day drink with Talmanes, and I'd like his little dry humor, and we would definitely bed, but I don't want to marry him. But Tom, on the other hand, I'm not sure if you know this, but I love to far stride, and Tom is never in one place long enough to set roots. He has a ton of knowledge and history, and he knows how to do many things, and he does fuck, as we all know. So I would love a far-striding partner that we can just go do whatever. He'll like always have a job with his singing and playing all his instruments. He will always have knives to support our fighting as we go from place to place, if there are any machinations we have to deal with. So I think I could see a long time marriage with that guy. So that would be.
Who is she getting a long-time marriage with?
Tom.
So she's balefiring Brigida, she is bedding Talmanes, and she is bridal wreathing Tom. I balefired Talmanes, bedded Tom, and bridal wreath Brigida.
This is really tough.
Isn't it?
Yes. You have to know, you missed it. I only balefired Brigida because I want to get her back into the pattern. So she can be with her.
But she can't. Like, if you
balefire, we can do anything.
Really, I feel this really hard. Like I'm going to balefire Tom.
It goes back and forth.
Yeah, I'm balefiring Tom. I am bedding Brigida, and I am going to bridal wreath Talmanes, because that man is going to hell me in the kitchen the rest of his life. I can tell you, like, gang with clothes and fat, like, he is my co-roof mistress.
Wow, we all thought very differently on that one. Good job, Sherbert, for really stumping us on this one.
That was a
good one.
That was a very good one.
Those are very different characters.
Right. So we've got a couple more GA jokes out there.
Okay.
So from the second Mistborn Part 2, Arrow 2, Wax and Wane. I would say Wax is an Aiel and Wane is a Wetlander. No?
No. Okay, but I want to hear Mies first. Sorry.
I haven't read it, so you go ahead.
Okay. Honestly, I think that Wane is more of Aiel.
Oh, interesting.
Wait. Wax is Waxamillion. Okay, never mind. Nope, I agree. Wax is Wetlander. Wane is Aiel. Yep, for sure.
Taking mental notes if I ever read it.
Oh my god, I fucking love Wane.
I know, right? Seriously.
Oh my god, how can you?
He's
the
hilarious.
Hats.
So I do have a friend named Wayne, and he's awesome. So I will.
Well, that's perfect. We're just gonna go with that then, because this Wayne in the books is freaking awesome.
All right. I know Rebecca hasn't watched or read Murderbot, but Mies. All right. So Murderbot is. That's hard. I feel like I'm gonna, because I love Murderbot, but I think Murderbot would be. Actually, Murderbot is a Aiel because after having it's.
Are we doing spoilers for Murderbot right now? Because there's a TV
No,
show.
it's not a spoiler. You
Okay,
find out right away that it's governor has been removed. But it chooses to it chooses to have G. So it chooses not to do like abandon people and be like psychotic. So
have you seen Murderbot, Mies? Okay, then I don't feel so bad.
Nope, I don't have Apple. So if Walk
me
goes
neither.
to Apple, I don't know.
But if Apple picks up Wheel of Time, I'm getting Apple. That's all I have to say.
Right.
Buy Amazon. Hello, Apple. I'll go on freaking Walmart Plus. I don't need Amazon.
Walmart Plus.
Like, for real. Right? Like, the reason we get Amazon Prime in the first place is for the 2-day shipping, not the TV shows.
Yeah, seriously. All right, I'm gonna let you choose the last one that we do because I think we've got time for one or two more.
Yeah, one or two more.
This one.
You gotta click. Yeah. Okay, so it is Patrick Lightbody. He's correcting this, so it's Owen, Galad, or Valen Luca, not Logain.
Okay.
So Gawain, Galad, and when you say Logain here, just think Valen Luca.
Gawain, Galad, or
Valen
Luca.
Gawain, Galad, and Valen Luca, huh?
Okay, I have this.
Okay.
I'm fucking gonna Balefire Gawain. For real. I am going to and then I'm going to Bridal Wreath, Valen Luca, and I'm gonna bed Logain or Galad. Because that guy should not be married because he's too pretty. It's my opinion.
So
No thinking.
So Valen Luca drives me fucking crazy. So and as much as I really despise Gawain, I like Valen Luca just really like literally like if he just started talking, I would just be like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, get away from me. So I would 100% Balefire Valen Luca, just again because Gawain, if as long as he's not bitching about how like I would just like put tape over his mouth so I don't have to listen to him bitch. But I love
that Aiel ways.
But I know, right?
This is how I deal with you.
I'm a little dummy in case you haven't noticed this.
No.
But yeah, but I do think he wouldn't drive it like his constant incessant bitching does drive me nuts, but not the way like Valen Luca drives me nuts. It's a very different dynamic. And I do think like once he gets his shit together, like especially towards the end of the books, for the most part, a little bit, like he is slightly less annoying once he starts actually listening to Egwene and like actually receives the things that she's been saying, even though he's like total dork in the end. But I do also think he would be a good fuck. I think Val and Luca would be so obsessed with himself that he would be a terrible partner. So again, he gets Balefired. And then I would also bridal wreath Galad. So
interesting. Well, I would Balefire Gowan just because he's too young and too egotistical to be a good fuck. Anyway, so he's out. Galad, I would definitely bed, and because it's Galad. But I don't really want his hoity-toity business for the rest of my life.
Yeah, right.
But Val and Luca, now we can have whatever marriage we want, and Val and Luca brings in all the things. He brings in people from all around the world. He brings in cool animals. You know, I could learn how to tightrope. Who knows? There's so
all the knots.
Constantly be on the road, like seeing new things. I don't have to have
that cloak.
In fact, I don't even have to listen to him. He just has to pay half the bills. So
just look at his well-turned calf, and you're done.
Right. He's still good looking, but like,
God damn it, yes.
Well, they're all good looking. They're all good looking.
Right, but
I could easily just hang out with some of the other people in the circus. Like, I don't need to hang out with
a whole group of people around him. Whereas Galad, he's surrounded by white cloaks.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
No. Who wants
just one
to deal
time.
with white cloaks to Galad? Like, I'm okay, like, hitting and
quit?
Yep, we're done. Minute to win it. Let's go.
So that would be my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I can tame the tamer. It's fine. He doesn't have to be an asshole always. We can put him on notice.
I guess those whips on.
So the Foldies do have some very definitive opinions about this.
Mango excite me.
I'm not surprised they have different opinions.
Mary Gowan to keep him away from Egwene.
That's very noble of you, Sherbet. But
yes. So, Noman Garden, Luke says Luca would spend the whole time looking at himself in the mirror, which might be kinky if you're into that. But
and if it's above,
what's wrong with mirrors?
Yeah. So, yeah. Cool. That was a good last one. Good choice.
That was a good one.
Good choice. Yes. All right. So thank you to all the Foldies who put stuff in the chat for us to choose and really stumping us with some of your choices. But yeah.
This was
and are we all feeling good? Like Foldies, are you feeling good? Leigh-A, Rebecca, are you feeling good for your big horse ride you're going to do tonight?
Our big horse ride. Our big wagon ride. We're taking
horse ride. Yeah, I guess for you it might be a wagon ride.
A wagon ride. A joke car ride. Or what are those? The steam wagons.
Yep. Oh,
at the end of the book.
Mm-hmm.
The steam wagons. That's what we're taking. A steam wagon.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Hopefully we were able to bring a little bit of sunshine into this chaotic world. And, just kick back and avoid reality for a little bit. But until next week, may you always find love, water, and shade.
Love you all.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
May you always find love, water, and shade.
Fucking hot.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Oops, end. I don't know how to end this.